A day in the life of a veteran homeschooler. Yeah, sounds great, doesn't it? Why don't I do these? I should think about doing these. Let's talk about it. And I'll tell you a little bit about a day in my life. I'm Jacqueline. This is Homeschool Hangout.xyz. I am a veteran homeschooler of about 17 years, and my job is to try to help you be the homeschooler you feel called to be, confident and equipped. And if you like what I do here, buy me a coffee, buymeacoffee.com/homeschoolhangout.xyz. Join my Facebook group, subscribe, ring the bell, all the things, comment, please let me know where you're from and what you do and how many kids and all that fun stuff, and be part of my community. And let's get into it. Okay, so here's a secret. Some of us do a little bit of research sometimes about making videos or are part of groups, collaboration groups. The video I did earlier this week was on Spring Fun. It was part of a collaboration. And all the time I see people talking about doing day in the life, day in the life, day in the life, day in the life, how I homeschool a day in the life. And part of me is thinking about it going, should I do one? And I kind of feel like in some ways I'm too far down the line. I don't have a normal homeschool day. And I think about the fact that many people are doing it because they're comparing themselves. And if you haven't seen my video on comparisons, please check it out. But basically, I don't believe that they're good and healthy. And then I was thinking, well, maybe when my kids were littler, I should have done day in the lives, would I have done it? And it's like, no, I wouldn't have, because I felt like I wasn't doing anything special and I wasn't doing anything firm. So what do I mean by all that? I had a pattern, and that pattern worked for me. We did not have a school bell. We did not have school desks. We did not have any of that. We got up, we ate breakfast. If it was a day at home, we did some school, and then we didn't. I mean, that was it. And every day could look different. What we worked on every day could be different. I never had a magical day in the life. And now, like I said, I've been homeschooling for, 17 years. I'm only homeschooling one child. She is 16, and she is also taking college classes. I'll be honest, there is no magical day in the life. Now, don't get me wrong. I've watched the videos. I like the videos. I like a vlog, all of that good stuff. But I'll be honest, if you want to see my vlogs, they're not about homeschooling. And when I say that, what I mean is, okay, cards on the table. What does a day in my life look like? I get up. I go for a walk with my husband. I come in here and maybe eat some breakfast while he jumps in the shower. Now, at the same time, my high schooler gets herself up about then, eats breakfast with her brother, who's in college, and they usually watch some cruddy TV. She has morning chores. She empties the dishwasher. And then she is supposed to look at her to-do list, make a to-do list, and make a plan for the day. Once I get home from walking, she and I will probably talk about what she's planning on doing for the day and what I'm planning on doing for the day. I run laundry. I do things like that. If I'm expecting, her to cook dinner or get something out so it can be cooked later, we'll have a little confab about that. And then usually, lately, she's doing second semester calculus, which takes like 10 hours a week. It's a lot. It's a 4 or 5 unit class. She works on her math, and then she does other things. She does her chores. She mops twice a week? I know at least once a week. Don't tell her I've forgotten. And her brother has chores, and her sister has a little bit of chores, not much. She pays the 16-year-old to do her chores. That's fine. She makes more money working and doesn't want to do it. Fine. And that's about it. We do homework. We talk about what homeworks do. There are some things like coming up in March, she's got a speech class for 3 weeks we're going to do. There's a car maintenance class I'm going to take her to. They have a weekly Bible study. They have occasional youth groups. She works 1 to 2 days a week as a babysitter. And, whoever's driving her for that, sometimes it's me, sometimes it's not. Most of the time it's not. But that's it. There's no set, and we all sit down and do schoolwork. No, then I have other things. I have household management things. I have family management, medical bills, things like that. I have vlogs. I have my volunteer stuff. I volunteer with my church, and I work on church at least 2 days a week. I volunteer with my homeschool group, the support group, Chafa, that I'm part of, and I do that for an hour or two a week. But that's the thing. I don't have a homeschool life. Now, it was different. There was much more time when my kids were younger. And when I'm teaching my daughter something, it's different. Now, I have always set up my homeschooling so that my children are fairly independent. So even now, my daughter is doing her second semester calculus, which I've retaken recently. And I probably 3 times a week will go in and help her with a problem, look at a problem, analyze a problem. But other than that, she's pretty much on her own. She's reading The Librarian of Auschwitz right now, and she's working on a driver's ed course, and she has a college class that's about to start this month. So she's doing little bits here and there, and I tend to like the project type idea of learning. But I kind of lay it out and she does it, and then I look at the results, or I help her with it. If there's a new thing she wants to learn how to cook, if there's something she wants to learn how to do, we do that. But she's pretty independent at this point. Now, it was not always this independent. But I did definitely try to set myself up so that I could do some working, do some business consulting, do some stuff like that, web design stuff for people, which I love doing. But it isn't always about homeschool. Now, it was when my kids were younger, much more. There was a lot of taking them to choir, taking them to science, taking them to things, and sitting through stuff, but not as much now. And so if you're looking for the day in the lives for me, I haven't been making any. I know you guys want them. And when I say you guys, I mean people who watch homeschool videos on the whole want them. And if you want to see more of that, let me know. And I will go back to doing some vlogging over on my Nerd Mom's Life channel. And you can see a little bit more of all my chaos. Because I kind of quit doing that about a year ago of what I'm working on. And sometimes it's like 10 minutes a day I try to take on a cleaning project in the house, or I'm cooking. So like last night I made brownies. Yesterday afternoon I made sourdough brownies. But I don't know. Give me some wisdom. Tell me what you want to see in that aspect, because I'm not hiding my life from you guys. I just don't know if it's anything anyone wants to see. So with that said, I will bid you guys adieu. If this video has been entertaining to you, like it, gave you encouragement, do me a favor, leave me a comment and share it with somebody today. And I will talk to all you beautiful people later.